Well, this is cool and interesting and new. Welcome, lords and ladies, to Twitch Plays Dungeons and Dragons. My name's Johnny Omaha. I'm your dungeon master this evening. And I don't really know how to use any of this crap, so we're gonna chat opacity. Nope. We're just gonna close that. I don't know how to close it, but hey. So anyway, I've been wanting to do this forever. So today was the first day of, or not the first day, but something cool happened. And it was D2 Hitman on the YouTubes. How you doing? D2 Hitman. I don't know how this is gonna work for you though, D2, because this is it's a Twitch bot, but you're on YouTube. But I love you anyway. So we're gonna do D&D Beyond. So dndbeyond.com is a digital way to play, or not play. It's like where all the books and stuff are now, which it's pretty cool because you can create a character and stuff. So this is gonna be the group crowdsourced Dungeons and Dragons, I guess. We'll try it out. So we're creating a character. It's gonna be standard, and we'd done some things previously. Hey, Ocean, how you doing? Good to see you. So we'll see. Well, it's pretty neat. So there's this. How are you doing tonight? Awesome. Or amazing. And then basically this will come up and it's a poll. So now in the chat you can say how are you doing tonight, and you can type 1 if you're awesome or 2 if you're amazing. So yeah, no, Aosh, please stick around. So Aosh is doing amazing tonight. And basically what'll happen is how it should be is there's going to be the Dungeon Master, which will be me, I guess, for tonight. And we're going to set a scene or tell a story, and then we're going to say, like, what would you do? And you type in what you would do, and then I'll take those answers, put them into the polling software, and then we'll vote on which one that we do. So hopefully you guys can hear the music and everything all right. And then I'm going to make, if this is something I really want to do, which it probably is, I don't know if I'm going to use this or not, but I like Tabletop Simulator because we get a cool dice roller. We got a 19, so that'll be cool. So, and it's got all the dice. It's a really cool dice roller. It's probably one of the best. So, I'll be DMing it up. So, we'll just, and then we say, oh, cool, there was a tie of awesome and amazing, and then we'll hide the poll. That's cool. So, let's see what we can do here. So, we're creating a character, and then we'll start over. So, we'll start over here. So, the character's name, this will be Twitch. Well, what do we want for the name? I wonder if did I fix it already? I was so excited to play if you're running a tabletop session. Well, that's what we're doing right now, Aocean. So everybody type in what you think our character's name should be, and then we'll vote on it. So here's our character name. We'll just put it in there. What should our... Ooh, that's a good one. Let's see if this works. So we'll just do a test. So it'll be the first 3 answers. So that way we're not waiting all night, right? Oh yeah, D2 Hitman coming in on us with Twitch here. I need a way... Kaz is a good name too. These are all good names. So now we'll say, what should we name our character? And then we'll keep it open for like a minute or whatever, and then we name our character. Dario, I like that one. So we're obviously just gonna kind of like we're beta testing this right now. So let's say that cool, we got 3 votes, finish the poll, looks great. Oh, it tells me how many votes out of viewers. So we got 75% of everybody because there's 4 people apparently watching. Yay. Or that's what the chat bot says. So Dario wins. Dario Whistlebottom. So there's that. And then we're going to homebrew milestone using we don't really use it. No encumbrance. And then that's that. So now we get to choose a race. So your choice of race affects many different aspects of your character. It establishes fundamental qualities that exist throughout your character's adventuring career. When making this decision, keep in mind the character you want to play. For example, a halfling could be a good choice for a sneaky rogue. A dwarf makes a tough fighter, and an elf can be a master of arcane magic. Your character. Now we're playing Dungeons & Dragons. Way to go, Reckoning. That's how it works. We're just supposed to have fun. So there's different racial traits, and there's ability scores, and age, and alignment, and size, speed, languages, subraces. We'll talk about all that. So we'll click next. So, wow. I don't know. I've got base. We'll do the player's handbook rules. So some of so Dragonborn is a race. Hill Dwarf, Mountain Dwarf, Dark Elf, Eladrin Elf. Dark Elf is like Drow, which can be pretty dangerous. Eladrin Elf, High Elf. Oh no, North American Squad is hosting me. Well, we'll figure that out. So Fiendish says Drow Elf. So what race should we be? So there's Drow. Eladrin Elf, they're like a high... so Eladrin Elf and High Elf, I forget the difference. So Eladrin are creatures originally appeared in Dungeon Master as an example of creating a subrace. That's right, because Eladrin was in 4th edition. So elves are a magical people of otherworldly grace, living in the world but not entirely of it. But Eladrin were kind of high elves, which I think is what they did it again. So Dragonborn says Caleb. So Dragonborn. Oh, here, Hitman, I'll link you. So this is for D2 Hitman. That's a good question. So an Aasimar, which I think that's what it is. Oh, there's me. D2 Hitman. So this was done as a example of creating your own race. And it's essentially like they're born from angels, which is pretty crazy. So their patrons, though, they come in, they're placed in the world to serve as guardians of law and good. Their patrons expect them to strike at evil, lead by example, and further the cause of justice. Blaze says ass. All right, we'll get Aasimar on there for sure. And then got to put dwarf down because Johnny plays dwarves. Elf. And then gnome. Half elf. If I had this like ready to go, I could just copy and paste everything. So I'm taking notes here. Halfling, which is like Frodo. Half orc, which is always fun. Human and tiefling. So we'll just go blam. So we'll start the poll. We'll open it up and we'll see what happens. Mountain Dwarf was my choice. Damn straight, Reckoning. There's D2 Hitman. So I wonder if I can actually put a timer on this thing. If there's a timer option. All right. Oh, wow. We're getting some votes for Aasimar. Dwarf. Obviously, dwarf. Dwarf's the best. So apparently we've got a couple more viewers. We've got 22% of the vote in right now. Ooh, gnome. Gnome getting a vote there. Is it easy to see? Does it need to be bigger? Oh, dwarf's winning. And we get 50% of the vote, which I don't even know if we'll get that. So We'll just finish the poll because dwarf's my favorite. So dwarf it is. Oh, fiendish with the drow at the last second. But Twitch has spoken. And now we can... Are we going to be a mountain dwarf or a hill dwarf? Oh yeah, we got 2 votes for mountain. Let's get it. We'll get it official. All right. So the hill dwarf is bold and hardy. Dwarves are known as skilled warriors, miners, and workers of stone and metal. As a hill dwarf, you have keen senses, deep intuition, and a remarkable resilience. The gold dwarves of Faerun in their mighty southern kingdoms are hill dwarves and are exiled Neldar and the debased the Klar of This. What I hate that stuff. I'm like, damn it, no. Otherwise, mountain dwarves. As a mountain dwarf, you're strong and hardy, accustomed to a difficult life in rugged terrain. You're probably on the tall side for a dwarf and tend toward lighter coloration. The shield dwarves of northern Faerun, as well as the ruling Hylar clan and the noble Dweorwar clan of Dragonlance are mountain dwarfs. So we're going mountain dwarf for sure. The dwarf that went up a hill but came down a mountain. All right. Boom. Mountain dwarf is the winner. Choose race. Timberman, thanks for the host. So we have a +2 constitution. We've got dark vision, dwarven resilience, dwarven combat training, and stone cunning. So, and check this out. Strength score increases by 2. We are proficient in light and medium armor. So this is awesome. Dark vision, accustomed to life underground. You have superior vision in dark and dim conditions. You can see in dim light within 60 feet of you as if it were bright light. And in darkness, Eisenhower's thanks for the house. And sleep in darkness as if it were dim light. You can't discern color in darkness. Only 50 Shades of Grey. Dwarven resilience. You have advantage on saving throws against poison. You have resistance against poison damage. Dwarven combat training. You have proficiency with the battle axe, hand axe, light hammer, and warhammer. Tool proficiency. Now we get to pick. You gain proficiency with the artisan's tools of your choice. Smith's tools, brewer's supplies, or mason's tools. Yeah, copy and paste. All right. All right, so is it going to be mason tools, brewer's supplies, or mason's tools? Or wait, mason's tools, smith's tools. Smith's tools. Brewer's supplies, or this is... It's like where you get your character perfect, and then we'll just like run him off a cliff. Oh no, it's not working. Why isn't it working? What? Well, Smith's tools it is. Alright, it's gonna be Smith's tools. I don't know why it didn't work. That's dumb. Yeah, Smith's tools. Stone cutting. Whenever you make an intelligence history check related to the origin of stonework, you are considered proficient in the history skill, and add double your proficiency bonus to the check, instead of your normal proficiency bonus. Dwarven armor training. You have proficiency with light and medium armor. Benjamin Clark, thanks for those. So now we get to choose a class. And we're not multi-classing, because that is crap. So we get to be a barbarian, a bard, a cleric, a druid, a fighter, a monk. I wonder if there's a way I can friggin' copy and paste this stuff. Oh, maybe. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Am I selecting all the hidden text? That's the real question. Oh, I'm not. Nice. Oh, yeah, this is way easier. Boop, 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 boop. Give me a second. So imagine if this was like actually ready to go and a lot smoother. I think we'd be having just as much fun. But I'll let you guys discuss yourselves before we get the real deal here. All right. Oh, I gotta hit the button. Class. Star poll. All right. Too many choices. All right. Well, here we go. So, Barbarian, a fierce warrior of primitive background who can enter a battle rage. Bard, an inspiring magician whose power echoes the music of creation. Cleric, a priestly champion who wields divine magic in service of a higher power. Druid, a priest of the old faith, wielding the powers of nature and adopting animal forms. Fighter, a master of martial combat, skilled with a variety of weapons and armor. Monk, a master of martial arts, harnessing the power of the body in pursuit of physical and spiritual perfection. Paladin, a holy warrior bound to a sacred oath. Ranger, a warrior who uses martial prowess and nature magic to combat threats on the edge of civilization. Rogue, a scoundrel who uses stealth and trickery to overcome obstacles and enemies. Sorcerer, a spellcaster who draws on inherent magic from a gift or bloodline. Warlock, a wielder of magic that is derived from a bargain with an extraplanar entity. Or Wizard, a scholarly magic user capable of manipulating the structures of reality. Oh, I guess Bard's winning it. I changed my mind. Oh no, Blaze! I'll just make it that you can vote 1,000 times. All right. We're getting a pretty good response rate, 46%. That sounds good to me. The winner is Bard. Oh, no. Oh, Rogue almost made it there. Banquet meals at the... Oh, no. Well, we'll see. We'll do it again. That's the best part, right? We'll kill this guy and just make another one. So we will... We have a hit die that's a D8. Our primary ability is Charisma. And we have special Dexterity and Charisma saves. We have one... this is 1d8 of hit dice, which is this guy right here. It's our d8. A dwarf with a deadly mandolin, says Fiendish. I love it. You gotta kill the useless bard first. And these got proficiencies of light armor, simple weapons, hand crossbows, spell casting. You've learned to untangle and reshape the fabric of reality. Bardic inspiration, jack of all trades, song of rest, bardic college. These are third level stuff, but we're going to be first level. So here's our bard. Now we get to pick our proficiencies. So we get to pick a musical instrument. Oh my god. I wonder if I can... Is this... Let's see. We're going to hack the shit out of this. Hell yeah! I can totes copy and paste this. Oh yeah. Lute, bagpipes. Oh dude, the dwarf bagpiper. We got a piper down! A piper down! So this guy, he's starting to come to life, right? As we think about all the different ways, or maybe girl, I don't know. It could be gender bending, or not really gender bending, because Twitch doesn't have a gender. Twitch is a liar. Ooh. Yeah, so I'm gonna have all this stuff like ready to go when we actually do this. So we get to choose a musical instrument. All right, there's that. Just don't pick the master of the meat flute. He'll sing grunge death metal. I love it. So there we go. We're open. We've got bagpipes, drum, dulcimer, flute, horn, lute, lyre, pan flute, schwam. What's a schwam and a veal? Schwam. What's a schwam? I don't even know what a schwam is. That's what a schwam is. Oh, it's a little double reed instrument of the Middle Ages and Renaissance. A shrill, piercing tone of the medieval schwam. All right. Oh, bagpipes are winning. Big time. Lute is a close second. Oh, a lyre. I'll show you a lyre. I think it's like a... Oh, it's the thing that Spock played. Remember? Yeah, a little lyre. That's cute. Oh, bagpipes is happening. Can we choose like 3 musical we could do 3 musical instruments of our choice. So the top 3 is what we'll do. So looks like we've got bagpipes, a lute, and a horn. Closing this up in a second. Let's go, baby. Time to blow these boys to death. So bagpipes, lute, and horn. Any last requests? Aoshin gets the horn vote in. I think that's our top 3. Now we get to do our skills. Oh my god. Okay. Schnikes. Let me find D&D 5th edition skill list. Oh my god. Where are the freaking skills? Here we go. So I've learned that there's going to be a lot of copy and paste. But after I have this done once, that'll be nice. It'll be over. Then we'll be able to do this a lot easier next time. Music's pretty good. This is just I just looked up fantasy music, and this whole thing might be totally copywritten. Like, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm not too worried. What if it's a pleasing shrill? Getting there. Survival, almost. So there's a lot of skills here. Do I get them all? Acrobatics, animal, I think I do. Yeah, I do. Okay, good. And if not, we'll just have to live and learn here, guys. Live and learn. So are you going to min-max? Are you going to just pick like the best things that could be up for a bard? Or are you going to go zany? So that's that poll's finished. Skills. All right. This is a big one. So we have different skills. Acrobatics, animal handle. These are kind of what you think they are. So acrobatics is the ability to like do flips and like be really nimble. Animal handling is how well you do with animals, domestic or nature animals. Arcana is how well you do magic. Athletics is how strong you are. Deception is how good you can lie. History is like what you can remember. Insight is the you can tell if people are lying or not. You find out their motivation behind what's going on. Intimidation is how scary you are. You're like good cop, bad cop. Definitely bad cop. Investigation is you trying to figure out how things work or putting together the pieces. Now, for all this stuff, if you guys are very specific about something you want to do, the more specific you are overwrites the more general. So if you say, I try to apply a bandage tourniquet to him instead of I fix him, if you say I apply a tourniquet to his right arm, like you get a better medicine check or whatever. So that's medicine, is to like help people. Nature is if it's out in nature, you roll a nature check. Perception is what you can see or hear, smell, taste. Performance, that would be pretty important for a bard, but it's how well you do in front of people. Performance could also be like in a court or on stage. And here's also persuasion, which also work in a court or on stage. Persuasion is kind of more of a trying somebody to... So performance is more of an entertaining thing. Persuasion is more like I'm trying to get you to do something. Religion is really important for clerics and paladins. It's how in tune you are with the deities. Sleight of hand is great for thieves. It's stealing. Like, whoosh, no one could tell that you pocketed that gem or whatever. And then stealth. Reckoning. Oh, you know what? I should... Yeah, let me fix that. That we can do more than one vote. Let me see if there's a way. Let me redo this one. Sorry, guys. Beta test. Let me finish the poll. Hide poll. And then I need to do... User can vote for 6 options. You can vote for 6 things, even though we just need 3. So we'll do 3. 3 options. And then let me paste that again. Sorry, I'm learning this thing. Skills. All right. Let's try again. Start poll. You should be able to vote for 3 of them now. That's right. You could totally play songs. You'd never know where it was coming from. That's stealth. So stealth is the ability to be seen or heard or whatever. And then survival is like, I need to go and find ruins. You may roll survival checks to be like, can I live off the land? Oh, sleight of hand is huge. So we're going to just get proficiencies in these 3 skills. This is fun. This is really cool. Isn't it neat to see what everybody's voting on? We're crowdsourcing a character building. So this is good. So far, sleight of hand and stealth are our top 2. And it's going to be tricky. Performance, persuasion, getting a vote. So we're a bard. This is cool. The stealthy rogue bard. The dwarf that plays the bagpipes. They're quiet bagpipes. He's like a ventriloquist. The bagpipes come from some other direction. They're fucking bagpipes. Oh my god. That's funny. The bard who's a rogue. Jesus, take the wheel. All right. So I think we've got... Ooh, we're going to need some... He doesn't even play songs. He just hums one low note to annoy everyone. They have to pay me to stop. That's funny. He's like the backbeat. He's like the Little John of doing bagpipes. He's known for this one note. He's the best. If you want this one note, this is the dwarf that you see. He or she. All right, we're almost... I still have a bunch of ties, but I guess, did everybody vote? I guess we got some votes. Somebody try to vote a couple more times for stuff. Let's see if it'll let anybody do any more. I wonder if I can... I'm thinking... I'm going to try voting for something. Can I vote? Oh, I voted! I voted! Oh. Okay, so we 8. Oh, already voted. So everybody got the 3s in there. All right. This is kind of neat. All right, so sleight of hand for sure. Sleight of hand, and then it's a dead heat. Stealth, performance, and persuasion. So stealth, performance, and persuasion. I think stealth. And then we'll just do performance. Go down the list here. All right. Oh, insight. Insight is in there. All right. Should we do a vote off for these ones? So insight, performance, and persuasion. We'll do those. Another vote. Yeah. Insight. Are those it? Insight, performance, and persuasion? All right. We'll do... And then stealth, too, isn't it? All right, vote off. Here we go for... So we have first place. Now let's see what we got. And then we're going to do... Users can vote once. So just vote for the one you want the most. And then we'll see what skill... All right, let's see what we got here. It should be 2. You're right, it's 2 skills. Damn it. Well, we'll try what happens with the 1. See what happens here. Oh, stealth's back on. Stealth's on the menu, boys. Oh, persuasion. Getting it higher there. Better vote for stealth again. Reckoning wants to leave stealth. Persuasion's winning big. So would it be persuasion and performance, or do you guys want to lock in stealth? I'm not going to ask for a vote on that one. Just tell me what you guys want. So leave stealth or go performance and persuasion. Stealth is locking in. All right, so then it's going to be persuasion. Beautiful. All right. So now ability scores. We are going to do standard array. So this is going to be tricky. I don't know how we're going to do this. Standard array. So our... Oh, man. How it should go is charisma is our, like, thing that powers us. What up, Shivik Gamer? 23. Charisma's, like, your main deal as a bard. So, like, if you want to min-max, your charisma should be your highest stat. I don't know how we're going to, like, vote on this. I guess we'll just say where the 15 is. We'll just vote on where should the 15 go. So you have a so these are the numbers you have: 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then you get modifiers if you have so you get to add pluses to the crap you roll. All right, you want me to pick, Caleb? We'll just do 15. Let's see here. We're gonna need to be... We're not smart. We're hardy. And we are... Because we're kind of a... Are we more strong or are we more nimble? 12 dex? Yeah, we got the high on con. 14, which is the next highest number after charisma. So dex could either be if we're more... Are we more strong than we are nimble, or are we more nimble than we are strong? We're strong, says Blaze. So we're freaking strong. All right. Yeah. So this is it. This is what I love about this thing. So it does all the math for you. It automatically knows the rules, that what the bonuses are. So this would be our total score for strength is a 15. But anytime we have to roll for a strength check, we'll roll a d20 and we'll add 2 to it because that's our modifier. And then we also, oh wait, but we get a racial bonus of +2. So like, we'll actually get a +4. That'll be baller. We get a +1 on our dex. And our con, +5 on con. But we're not super book smart. We're world smart. Wisdom is like, you know stuff because you've been out in the world. Intelligence is like, you know, you're book smart versus street smart is how I always think of it. So now we get to describe your character. All right. So these are the different backgrounds, which let's look at backgrounds. Let me open up another tab. And it should be in here. Rules? Handbook? There you, exactly. Fiendish, that's smart. Int tells you it's raining, and wisdom tells you to get out of the rain. That's real smart. Alright, where are the backgrounds? There it is, backgrounds. So these are the different backgrounds, guys. So we can think about this. These are the different ones we can choose from. So an alkalite. You've spent your life in the service of a temple to a specific god. So we're Christian rock, essentially. To a specific god or pantheon of gods. You act as an intermediary between the realm of the holy and the mortal world, performing sacred rites and offering sacrifices in order to conduct worshippers to the presence of divine. You are not necessarily a cleric. Performing sacred rites is not the same thing as channeling divine power. So you get to choose a god or a pantheon of gods, and we get to do some cool stuff. We also get insight. We get bonuses to insight and religion, and we get to learn. He was in the band stripper. And then there's some cool stuff that we can do here. So we could be a charlatan. You've always had a way with people. You know what makes them tick. You can tease out their heart's desires after a few minutes of conversation, and with a few leading questions, you can read them like they were children's books. It's a useful talent, one that you're perfectly willing to use to your advantage. You know what people want, and you deliver, or rather, you promise to deliver. Common sense should steer people away from things that sound too good to be true, but common sense seems to be in short supply when you're around. The bottle of pink-colored liquid will surely cure that unseemly rash. This ointment, nothing more than a bit of fat with a sprinkle of silver dust. You can restore your youth and vigor. There's a bridge in the city that just happens to be for sale. These marvels sound implausible, but you make them sound like the real deal. So that's the charlatan. You get skill proficiencies to deception and sleight of hand, and our tool proficiencies are a disguise kit or a forgery kit, which is pretty cool. We have got favorite schemes that we do as well. And you get a false identity. You've created a second identity that includes documentation, established acquaintances, and disguises to allow you to assume that persona. Additionally, you can forge documents including official papers and personal letters. Holy crap. As long as you have seen the example of this kind of document, handwriting we were trying to copy. That is amazing. Otherwise, we could be a criminal. You're an experienced criminal with a history of breaking the law. You've spent a lot of time among other criminals and still have contacts with the criminal underworld. You're far closer than most people to the world of murder, theft, and violence that pervades the underbelly of civilization. And you've survived up to this point by flouting the rules and regulations of society. And we get additional, well, proficiency. We already are proficient in stealth. We'd be proficient in deception as well. And then we get thieves' tools. We can have a criminal specialty. Or we can be, there's a variant criminal of the spy. So you could be a spy. Otherwise, here's a good one. A background in entertaining. So we thrive in front of an audience. You know how to entrance them, entertain them, or even inspire them. Your poetics can stir the hearts of those who hear you, awakening grief or joy, anger or laughter or anger. Your music raises the spirits or captures their sorrow. Your dance steps captivate. Your humor cuts to the quick. Whatever techniques you use, your art is your life. And then we'd get acrobatics and performance as skill proficiencies, which would be pretty awesome. We also get a disguise kit, and we get a musical instrument handed to us. So we get a musical instrument that we don't have to buy. And then by popular demand, you can always find a place to perform, usually in an inn or a tavern, but possibly with a circus, at a theater, or even a noble's court. At such a place, you receive free lodging and food for a modest or comfortable standard, depending on the quality of the establishment, as long as you perform each night. In addition, your performance makes you something of a local figure. When strangers recognize you in a town where you've performed, they typically take a liking to you. So that's pretty cool. Otherwise, you can be a folk hero. You come from a humble social rank. You are destined for so much more. Already the people of your village regard you as their champion, and your destiny calls for you to stand against the tyrants and monsters that threaten the common folk everywhere. And then there's Guild Artisan. You're a member of the Artisans Guild, skilled in a particular field and closely associated with other artisans. You're a well-established part of the mercantile world, freed by talent and wealth from the constraints of a feudal social order. You learned your skills and apprenticed to a master artisan under the sponsorship of your guild until you became a master in your own right. So you're part of a guild, and the different guilds. So we'd roll a d20 and it would tell us what guild we're with. Alchemists, brewers, carpenters, cooks, you name it. We could be a hermit. You lived in seclusion, either in a sheltered community as a I know there's so many, Reckoning. I'm sorry. If you guys know what you want, just tell me to shut up and we'll paste it on there. There's a hermit. There is... Maybe I should just read the titles. There's a noble. Noble's pretty awesome. You understand wealth, power, and privilege. You carry a noble title and your family owns land, collects taxes, and wields significant political influence. Performer has gladiator variant. Oh, that's right. It does. Where was that? Dude, that would be so this guy, too. Like a dwarf bagpiper dude. Here it is, the gladiator. A gladiator is as much an entertainer as any minstrel or circus performer, trained to make the arts of combat into a spectacle the crowd can enjoy. This kind of flashy combat is your entertainer routine, though you might also have some skills as a tumbler or actor. Using your by popular demand feature, you can always find a place to perform at any place that features combat for entertainment, perhaps a gladiatorial arena or a secret pit fighting club. You can replace the musical instrument in your equipment package with an inexpensive but unusual weapon, such as a trident or net. That's pretty cool. Guild merchant, hermit, noble. I'll just kind of go through. A knight, an outlander, a sage, a sailor, a soldier, an urchin, and that's the backgrounds I've got access to right now. So let me get those backgrounds, and we'll vote on the backgrounds. We'll do this. It's a easy copy and paste here. All right, here we go. This will help you too. It's got all the stuff. All right, I lost my Voti window. Great. I'm so bad at this. Here we go. So that's done. Background. All right. That should be all of them. So Urchin's the last one. But it should tell you what's all happened here. So here we go. Alkalite, Charlatan, Sailor. Ooh, we got Sailor. Sailor's a good one. Charlatan, good pick from Fiendish. Back in my day, we're doing, this is the character that we're going to play here, JJ. So you get to vote on whatever it is you want to be. And there's this voting thing. So it's pretty cool. We are a dwarf. We're a mountain dwarf bard right now. And we're picking our background. Sailor could sing sea shanties. A dwarf sailor. Right now, Entertainer's in the lead. Oh, man. I'm gonna move this over here. Whoa. All right. Oh, Guild Artisan got a vote. Entertainer's still in the lead. We'll leave it open for another... Oh, we got 58% of our votes, so we'll just finish the... It's going to be Entertainer. So let's get our background Entertainer. Did you want to do the Gladiator background? So, Entertainer or Gladiator? So we'll do a one more vote here. All right. There's the votes. Entertainer or Gladiator? Ooh, Gladiator's getting a big... Oh, dude. Gladiator's going to be a big winner. Oh, yeah. I would say that's a pretty good win there. Gladiator it is. And I'm just going to give us acrobatics and performance so we're not here all night. Performance. And then disguise kit. And then one type of musical instrument. We're going to be... Oh, we can have another... We know another musical instrument. You know, if we're a gladiator, I'm going to say... Oh, man. Pan flute? I'll do pan flute. Done. All right. Now we get our equipment. Oh, crap. This is going to be incredible. This isn't going to be good. Oh, this is items available. Oh, no. This is so many things. Oh, Lord. Okay, so we're going to have a bagpipe. So we got bagpipes. I'm adding bagpipes. Did I add bagpipes? Good. I got bagpipes. All right, we got bagpipes. And then what kind of weapon do we want? So let's see. We're proficient in... I abstain from this vote. Backpack. It'd be an adventurer's pack, I think. Did I spell it wrong? Pack. There's like a... Oh, there's an entertainer's pack. We'll just get that. Add that. Contains a backpack, a bedroll, 2 costumes, 5 candles, 5 days of rations, a water skin, and a disguise kit. That's great. So that, and then we need to get our Warhammer, tiny dagger. We'll get a dagger. Okay, we got a dagger, just one dagger. And then a warhammer. And then, what kind of armor would we have? Chainmail? Or leather? Or what would we have? Leather armor. Or studded leather. Made from tough but flexible leather. Studded leather is reinforced with a close set rivets or spikes. Naked. All right. Naked. Okay, well, let's put it to a vote. Armor. All right, here you go. Naked chainmail leather or studded leather? So you're wearing a loincloth. Let's see how we do. Oh, there's this thing that allows me. Oh, okay. Fiendish is smart. He's like, guys, come on. A single leaf placed magically over my private parts. You're a gladiator, so the naked gladiator. Sounds a little S&M. I don't know what we're gonna do if there's a... Zuzu, which one do you want? Oh, man. Well, I'm putting down 4. There we go, 50% of the vote. It distracts your opponent. The color of the ball gag. Well, it is fancy. All right, so we're gonna go studded armor. Add item. Done. Studded. That's not working. Something broke. Uh-oh. Tote's broken. All right, I think we got everything. Oh, man. I think I broke the polling thing. No, we have just enough things. We have just enough. All right, so this is our character sheet. Dario Whistlebottom, Mountain Dwarf Bard, level 1. Strength 15, Dexterity. So our mod is +2, huh? Charisma's +2. Dude, this is so good. This is so good. This freaking system. Oh my god, I love it. So we have an unarmed strike. We need to equip weapons or add spells. So we need to equip some shiz, I guess. How do I? No. Wrong. Don't do that. Undo. It's cool, but I don't know how it works at all. Remove attack. Equip weapons or add spells. How do I do that? How am I gonna equip? Here we go. Active items. Alright, we want to wear studded leather, and then probably the warhammer. And then we could throw the dagger. So we'll wield that too. Cool. There it is. Yeah. Yeah. Warhammer 1d8. So we got a +4 to hit and a 1d8 +2. Oh, wait. What's that one mean? Oh, if it's 2 hands, I think, right? 1d10 +2. Yeah, because it's versatile. So if you use 2 hands, you get to use a d10, I think. Okay. So we can play now. We're going to play Dungeons & Dragons. So I'm just going to make this crap up. I think I actually have something somewhere. Let's see if I actually have a thing. I don't. What's this? I'm looking at all my old stuff. We're good. I guess we could be whatever we want for alignment. You normally would have to pick. Where's their alignment? I don't know where it's at. Oh, we have some spells, I think. Holy crapola. We got some first level spells that we can learn. Schnikes. Alright, so that's what we'll do next. There's so many. So many freaking spells. So first level spells. Animal Friendship, Bane, Charm Person, Comprehend Languages, Cure Wounds, Detect Magic, Disguise Self, Dissonant Whispers. What's Dissonant Whispers? You whisper a discordant melody to only one creature of your choice in the range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. Oh, is Thunderwave a selection? Do we have Thunderwave? Oh yeah, definitely Thunderwave. Chaotic Evil. We could do that, Fiendish. This will be a crazy... We're going to get crazy up in here. So Thunderwave is for sure, and then we get 3 more spells. So we got Sleep, Speak with Animals, we've learned Thunderwave, Unseen Servant, Silent Image, Long Strider, Illusionary Script, Identify, Hideous Laughter. A creature of your choice that you see within a range perceives everything as hilariously funny. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration. The creature with an intelligence score of 4 or less isn't effective. I don't get it. Alright, so we'll get to that one. We get 2 more. I guess we're going to be an evil bard. I guess we're going to do that. Bane. Charm Person. You'll probably want that if we're going to be evil. Oh, there's another laughter one? Dissonant Whispers. Oh, Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Wait, isn't that the same one? Tasha's Hideous Laughter and Hideous Laughter? It's the same. Huh. That's weird. Cure Wounds might help. We'll do Cure Wounds. And then... these are the ones you can only use once a day. Sick42, thanks for the host. And then we can do Illusionary Featherfall is always good. Choose up to 5 fallen creatures within range. A fallen creature's rate of descent slows to 60 feet per round until the spell ends. If the creature lands before the spell ends, it takes no falling damage and can land on its feet. Pretty good if you guys are going to climb towers. Where are we starting off? Is it a big city? Where are you guys at? If you're a gladiator, Earth Tremor. Do we have Earth Tremor? Oh, dude, that's pretty cool. You cause a tremor on the ground in a 10-foot radius. Each creature other than you in the area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone. Tice the Betrayer. Thanks for the follow, buddy. If the ground in that area is loose, earth, or stone, it becomes difficult terrain until cleared. All right, that one's the one. And then we have 2 cantrips. So these are ones we can cast over and over and over and over and over. These first level spells we can only do 1 a day. But cantrips you can cast over and over and over. But we can only pick 2 of them. So, Blade Ward, Dancing Lights, Friends, Light, Mage Hand, Mending, Message, Minor Illusion. Thanks for the follow, Reckoning. Prestidigitation, Minor Illusion, Thunderclap, True Strike, Vicious Mockery. That's a good one. This is psychic damage. You unleash, this is like the pure bard, but if we're a gladiator bard, which is the mending one? Where's mending? Mending is good too. This spell repairs a single break or tear in an object you touch, such as a broken chain link, 2 halves of a broken key, a torn cloak, or a leaking wineskin. As long as the break or tear is no longer than 1 foot in any dimension. Banquet Meals, thanks for the follow. As long as the break or tear is no longer than 1 foot in any dimension, you mend it, leaving no trace of the former damage. This spell can physically repair a magic item or construct, but the spell can't restore magic to such an object. Otherwise, we've got Detect Magic. Oh, wait. Now we are... No, it stops at Vicious Mockery. Okay. Blade Ward. Well, that's pretty cool. All right, somebody say spells. Otherwise, mending might be one of them. Thunderclaps. Ooh, 1d6 thunder damage. You create a burst of thunderous sound, which can be heard 100 feet away. Each creature... Vicious Mockery has to be one, says Reckoning. Each creature other than you within 5 feet must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 1d6 thunder damage. It's true. Betrayer's right. It takes a minute. So if you're under attack, it's going to be pretty tricky. So we'll do Vicious Mockery. And Pox! Thunderclarp! Alright, we'll take Thunderclarp. So we got our cantrips. Prestidigitation is kind of neat. This spell is a minor magical trick that novice spellcasters use for practice. You create one of the following magical effects within range. You create an instantaneous, harmless sensory effect such as a shower of sparks, a puff of wind, faint musical notes, or an odd odor. You instantaneously light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire. You instantaneously clean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot. You chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material for 1 hour. You make a color, a small mark, or a symbol appear on an object of a surface for an hour. You create a non-magical trinket or illusionary image that can fit in your hand that lasts until the end of your next turn. You can cast the spell multiple times. You can have up to 3 of its non-instantaneous effects active at a time. You can dismiss such an effect as an action. So it's just like this trickery. You get to do little, like, and Tice is correct there. Prestidigitation is extremely useful. Depending on if you want to role play, I don't know, as a gladiator class that you guys had kind of put together. Reckoning, so you're pretty much an a-hole kid that has magic powers but doesn't know how to use them. It's kind of like this parlor tricks. You know, like, hey guys, look at me, I'm a magician, or I'm a wizard. And you, like, light a candle. Where a real wizard would, like, blow a fireball. And here you are just lighting candles because that's all you can do with prestidigitation. But you can trick people to be like, I'm a powerful wizard. Yeah, sparks. Cha-cha! Jazz hands. So you could swap out one, or what the hell? We'll just, you know what? This is beta. We're beta-ing it right now. Oh, it won't even let me, so I'll have to. So, but Fiendish, it's only for a very little fire. So it's not like if the house is on fire, you'd be like, I use prestidigitation. But Betrayer's right. You can use it to make a magnificent entrance. But it's for very small things. So we got our known spells. That's what we got. Take out Thunderclap. Remove Thunderclap. Go Prestidigitation. And you can change your spells every day. You probably can't do your cantrips. I forget exactly the rules or not, but your known spells, I'm pretty sure you can swap out or whatever. If not, we're just figuring this out, mucking around right now. All right, Caleb, thanks for being here. All right, so let's play. Let's play Dungeons & Dragons. Okay, so we're a gladiator, and let's build this world together. So we're a gladiator, the bagpipe. We're Dario Whistlebottom, and we have a we got some Warhammer business. Tice is correct. You can also use it to flavor food to keep morale up as well. We got a dagger, a Warhammer. We are mountain dwarf, and we are somewhere. Where are we? Let's take some ideas of where we are. We are not naked. Are we in a big city, a small city? Are we by an ocean? Are we in a desert? We're the biggest city in the world. A large city. Perfect. We got 3 great choices here. All right. So we are either the blood pits of Orklands, we're in the biggest city in the world, or just a large city. Okay, I think we're clear here. The blood pits of Orklands. That's pretty amazing. Okay. Woo-wee. All right. This is going to be crazy. So let me see what I can do here. Let me see. Let's change this up a little bit. There we go. We are in the blood pits of Orklands, where Dario Whistlebottom fights for his life daily in the blood pits of Orklands. They have a name. What is the name of the blood pits in the Orklands? Which maybe I should have names figured out already, I don't know. But we're doing this together. So essentially, Dario Whistlebottom has been captured by these orcs and he has to fight every day. But with every win, he gets a little bit more freedom, but not enough. Gragamoosh, perfect, I love it. Tice auto wins. He just rolled a natural 20. Gragomash. Ooh, but severed limb. That will be an inn. So the severed limb. All right. So these orcs. They're slaves. They're all slaves. So Dario Whistlebottom is here as kind of a captive-ish, but there's other various races and stuff that are in this area. And I want you to kind of imagine this craggly, black, like volcanic-y area, and these big spires that are kind of poking around, and these orcs this war band of orcs that has devastated the lands. But you know that deep in the mountain of Ironforge, that's right, Reckoning, that's right, you sing at the severed limb. That's where you, like, take refuge between battles at Gragomosh. And this is where you're thinking about your family. But Dario Whistlebottom, as a bagpiping guy, so you are You've been fighting for a little bit, and you're getting the lay of the land of Gragamosh. You still don't know a lot. All you know about is the Severed Limb right now, but you know that it's a sprawling orc city that is just like, I always envision the orcs. I like Warcraft a lot, so it's a lot like Warcraft orcs, where there's a lot of like horns everywhere and rings and everybody's piercings and all sorts of stuff. So that's where you are right now. And they have taken away your weapons when you're not fighting, so you actually don't have any weapons right now. That's right, Reckoning. Wood, stone, sharp spikes, exactly. Ooh, and that's the leader, War Chief Valrosh the Merciless. Tice, I think you've done this before. Zug, that's right. Fiendish. So you can speak, you guys know a little bit of Orc as one of the languages. You've been able to pick up on it. So Valrosh the Merciless is the one that you know this guy because he's the one that sits above the cat. Yes, Reckoning. But he's the one that does the thumbs up or thumbs down dude. So that's the War Chief Valrosh. But the thing is, it's not his thumb that he points up or down. He holds a severed hand that he uses to, like, do thumbs up or thumb down, and it's always a different hand of the person who was killed previously. And you don't want that to be your hand. So, Yummy Ice Cream. Our native language is Dwarven, but we speak Common, and we probably get one other, or as a bard, we probably get a bunch of deals, but we're doing Beyond for the first time. This is kind of all a beta that we're doing right now. So that's happening. We don't have a lot of hit points, though, so they've been starting us off. We're their playthings. We're obviously their entertainment for these orcs. But you've won a couple battles versus some, like, dog creature things. You're still trying to figure out what they all are, which I am going to go open up a new tab for monsters. And, yeah, it's going to be cool. Oh, kobolds! There's probably a couple kobolds hanging around here. And kobolds are like, they're not quite like in World of Warcraft. Kobolds are a little more draconic, like, they're, like lizard guys, kinda. Or that's what these kobolds are. Yeah, you've been fighting some crazy stuff. Yeah, more impish Reckoning, definitely. Alright, I gotta get my source. Yeah, like wolves. You've been fighting wolves and stuff. Ooh, Tice has got some backstory for some rumors you've heard. You've heard rumors. That's the thing. In this place, all of the guys talk, right? All the different gladiators are talking. They're trying to get inside your head. Who knows? But one rumor you've heard is that Valrosh is a paladin, and there might be some demonic influence as well. So now you guys are in the Severed Limb. You're actually at, we're going to be down 2 hit points already because of the battle we had just gone through, where we fought 2 wolves, 2 dire wolves, and came victorious. So it's your typical tavern, like, have we all played WoW here? Has everybody played WoW? I just imagine like a really roughed up, like, Goldshire. Like that typical tavern, because you gotta start Dungeons & Dragons in a tavern. So imagine Goldshire, but if it was placed inside of Orgrimmar. So there's like, if you look out, it's just this little slice where things kind of feel normal-ish, but you look outside and you see black pluming smoke, the orcs, are still marching 3 in a row. Well, then, Fiendish, you'd know. You'd know, just D&D. Just your typical tavern. Imagine, so what are, you know. So there you are. You guys can now, what do you do? And then this will be open. We'll say, what do we do? And then we'll vote on it. We'll do this a couple times and then wrap it up. All right. So we've got ask for a drink. Ooh, some wolf. That's pretty hot. Pulls out several wolf teeth onto a bar counter asking for a drink. That's one option of something we do. And then... So you just type out, and so the cool thing about Dungeons and Dragons is it's just anything. You can do anything you want. You'd be like, I hop on the ceiling, or whatever. I go upstairs, or I try to find my room, or whatever. Pull out a bagpipe and give these guys a show. Awesome. So here we could do a vote here. So you either pull out several wolf teeth onto the bar, asking for a drink, or you pull out the bagpipe and give these boys a show. So yeah, that'll be the drink. You'll definitely start to listen what's happening around you. And you hear wolves in the distance. Oh man, what's gonna happen? The dire wolves. We got 38% of the vote in. All right. They're like wolves, but dire. All right, that's 46% of the vote. That's pretty close to 50%. I don't want to waste everybody's time. So Dario pulls out several wolf teeth onto the bar counter asking for a drink. So the bartender is this kind of rough and... Obviously, everybody's rough and tumble here. Everybody's tattered. And the bartender, though, he's got, like... He is like a blacksmith, almost. So he's wearing a blacksmith leather apron. And he's got his blacksmith gloves on, and it's all brown, dirty leather, torn. But it's a human, and he's definitely been beat up. He's got grays in his hair, kind of a silver, like it's silver and some other color. You can't tell if it's red or gold or whatever. But it probably was brilliant at one point in time. Probably in a trek. He's got the cut jaw, but he also has the scars all over his, like, face that he's obviously one of the gladiators as well. And his name is Sven. We'll call him Sven. So Sven says, "Oh, the wolf killer, eh?" And you just do look at him or whatever you're doing. And he slides the wolf teeth back to you, and then he slides over a tall mug of ale. He's like, "Now this one is special. My last pint of dwarven ale." I don't really know what Sven's accent is, by the way. It's because it's late and making all this up on the spot. So he's camaraderie with you, and then he's seen you guys. He's seen you guys. He says, "That's quite a show you put on there. You know, if we play our cards right, we might be able to bust out of this joint." Oh, there we go. Sven is his nickname. Theo is his real name. Tyson Betrayer, Blacksmith Theo. He has a metal hand he forged himself after losing it. Ooh. The rumors that you've heard previously. Sven is sweet, you know. We could get out of here. You're a good, strong dwarf. What say you? I bet if you beat the boss level, you'll be able to get us out of here. Okay, so you ask him how. And he says, well, I've been working on a plan. But before I know I can trust you, you need to do me a favor because it's Dungeons and Dragons and you gotta do a quest every time anybody wants anything from you. But yeah, we gotta kill War Chief Valrash. But I know a special way, but you need to... Ooh. Besides freedom, what's in it for me? I like that. Well, your freedom. Yeah, exactly. Do you want... He pulls the door, he pulls the window behind him open, and there's like an orc just it's bars. There's all bars and stuff. He's like, I think freedom would be enough. So he wants you guys to, he says, if we're going to do this, we're going to need weapons. And I know where we can get weapons at the guardhouse. If you can get me these weapons, I can distribute them, and we can frickin' do this and get out of here. But it's going to have to be after your next fight in the arena. Oh man, I don't know if I'd call out Valrash right away, but you totally could if you wanted to. He might be pretty tough. So that's what you've got a potential quest opportunity here that Sven was telling you about, and that's his nickname. But it could be Theo. So now you're at a decision point. So you can you got a battle tomorrow morning. So you can rest up, or you can prep for the battle, or you can do other stuff. You could get totally drunk. You can do whatever you want. But you're basically, you could even try to break out of here, but you know that there's like orcs and stuff outside, and you're like in the middle of this big deal. So ooh. And then Tice has got some ideas about the possible demon lineage. That's right, there's mountain lions tomorrow. So, all right. So here, what do you do? All right. So here is the options. Well, Reckoning, I'm sure. So Reckoning asks, how do we call on the demon, though? We ain't got a warlock. So there's probably, I mean, you're in a pretty thick of a place. You might be able to work on something there. Ooh. And then Tice has got a good idea there. So that if you are going to prepare for the 3 mountain lions, that sounds like something that he could do to tip the stable boy. Oh, somebody wants to call it Varash. P-Cat, thanks for the host. This is fun. It's not quite squad, but I appreciate it. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Twitch plays D&D. Get EXP. Oh man, this is gonna be crazy. I think our bard's gonna die. Unless there's a way we can call out Valrouche. Uh-oh. Any other votes? Get them in now. Because otherwise, I think we're calling out Valrouche. Oh, man. Leroy Jenkins. That's it. 54% has voted. We're calling out Valrouche. Oh, we're going to die. Oh. All right. So you get a message to the orc, like, guard. You're like, I'm ready. Valrouche's going down. We're ready to take this down. We want you down, Valrouche. Bring that. So word gets out that your fight from the 3 mountain lions has been changed a little bit. That it's going to be 3 mountain lions and then Valrouche. So he's going to be in there with the 3 mountain lions. And it's going to be, this is going to be hard. This is going to be really hard. He's higher level than you. So. Oh, God. Yeah, he's super high level. Okay, well, this is happening. So, let's get this going on here. Let's see what I got. What can I do here? That's going to be tricky. Oh, yeah. These people want to take him out. We had a plan. That's right. Fiendish is like, you just want to do this. So, Reckoning, you were going to organize a mutiny, but instead, you're going to call out Valrouche. Which is fine, because this would be a great way to end it. Listen, all right, we're a one-man show. We need nobody's charity to help us. I love it. Too late now. Oh, Tice, you got to come back, Tice. You're going to have fun with this, I promise. But right now, the group has decided to call out Valrouche with this character, and then I'd like to do this like more, where we do this group thing, and maybe get other people. I don't know. We'll see. So the day comes, and it's all over town. So you thought that the little arena that you had, they brought in more, like, it folds back for more seating, and essentially the entire camp, the entire town of the blood, not town, but the Bloodlands here. They are all, yeah, this is all here. Everybody knows to risk it all at level 1. So you're prepping, and they there's a you're getting your last meal essentially, and it's all different. They take you to a different side of the gladiator, like it's all new and different. So your hit points are going to be back to normal. You're going to need every freaking last one of them. It's not going to be good. In fact, it was a really good meal. So you have you're 11. Okay, that's all you can do. Oh man. So you're in and you're prepping. You're basically in the locker room. You're chained up, and everybody's just whispering about you. There's still some weapons and stuff kind of strewn about. There's straw. You can tell this maybe even was a cell for one of the lions. You can hear them through the walls, and that's where you are right now. So what do you do? The fight is moments away. Yeah, you definitely hear the crowd cheering in the arena, and they're not cheering for you. Oh, so Tice says I cut some runes into my skin that look demonic before the fight. That's freaking good. All right, so that's one. We got our level 1 spells. Can't forget those. So we're level 1, and Illidan style. That'll take hit points. It may. Cut some runes, it'd be 1 hit point. So if you do that, if you do vote for I cut some runes into my skin, you'll take 1 hit point of damage for that. Any other things that anybody wants to do, I might as well slice your throat. It's the only thing I got right now. Does anybody want to do anything else? You can ask questions of what else you see. Yeah, he's the underdog for sure in this one. Like, no question. But you're getting ready. All right, we got to break free from the chains, screaming and showing off brute strength. Injection of adrenaline. All right, here we go. All right, what do? You cut some runes into your skin that look demonic before the fight. Sven's not there anymore, Yummy. You guys you've left the inn and you've been taken to the arena. So you cut some runes into your skin that look demonic before the fight. Break free from the chains, screaming and showing off brute strength. Or you take an injection of adrenaline. Let's show this man Valrosh that his chains can't hold us. That's good. That's good, Reckoning. You're playing D&D now, dude. Ooh, Optimus. I like it. Injection of adrenaline. So we're 41% of the vote. We're going to roll our first dice tonight if we do this break free from the chains. Oh, we didn't do strength as our proficiency. Oh, well. Did we not do... We did acrobatics instead of athletics. Whoops! All right, break free from the chains, screaming and showing off brute strength. That's the one. All right, so we're going to make a strength check. So it's going to be at this +2. Took me 2 years to build a level 4 rogue. I love taking risks, says Banquet Meals. All right, so here's our dice. We're going to roll it, and it's going to be +2. So here we go. A 4. So we got a 6. You like tug. You're like, hey, and they just clang, clang, and what happens is the crowd is starting to like clap with each time you like pull against. They hear it reverberate that it's not working. Yeah, the chains were a little tougher than you thought, but the crowd is just like, you've set a beat to the crowd starting to clap from the chains clinking and reverberating through your cell and out into the gladiator arena. And then with that, the guys open your door, boom, and you see War Chief Valrosh the Merciless standing out there surrounded by 3 mountain lions. And he has one of them pinned down by the neck. What do? Oh, you also are armed with your Warhammer now. Like, all your gladiator stuff's back. So your Warhammer and your dagger is what they gave you back. Smirk, walk out with confidence. Left that. So the chains, yeah, they uncuff the chains now. And you are... So I should refer... So he's got one lion down, right, pinned down. Like one hand is down. And these other 2 lions are around him. But as he pins down the one lion, he's looking through you. Like, he's looking at you, but through you, if that makes sense. So he's like, basically being like, I eat lions for breakfast, you're gonna be nothing to me. Like, yeah, reckoning you got it. Okay, charge him anyways. So Tice, you've got, these are your spells. You've got Prestidigitation, Vicious Mockery, Cure Wounds, Earth Tremor, Hideous Laughter, and Thunder Wave. And this guy is crazy high level. Like, he's level 5. Ooh, take out the dagger. I got Banquets here. Take out the dagger, sneaking past and heading towards his back, running up his back, ready to grasp him from the back and slice his throat. You can always try anything, Fiendish. You can always try anything. It's just a different... but he's right. He's looking straight at you. You'd have to do something to, like, distract him or whatever. And that's right, Banquet, you'd roll for each of those things. Yep. All right, we got a good selection here. Oh, there's also use Earth Tremor. I missed that one. So you smirk, walk out with confidence. You charge him anyways. You take out the dagger, sneaking past, heading towards his back, running up against his back. So that's going to be a bunch of different skill checks. Or you can cast Hideous Laughter, or you pull out the dagger and slice by figure taunting the demon. It is the music from Gladiator, Fiendish. You got it. It's totally going to be copyright strikes, but I don't even care. Oh man, we got some votes in. It's gonna be tricky. We're gonna need some deciding votes. Smart. All right, Smirk. I think we got it. That's the winner. 60% of the votes for Smirk. Walk out with confidence. He sees you. Let's play. I like it, Fiendish. So this is going to be like a... I'm going to call this a performance. So you're going to get... I think there's a bonus to this performance. Yeah, skills. Performance. We get a +4 to this roll. And we're trained in it. So I think it's actually like +4 + 5, so it's +9 to this roll. All right, so this is +9 to your performance roll. You're going to walk out, smirk with confidence, and essentially take the center stage back from him. Oh, wait, that wasn't a roll. So 13 + 9, that is a 20, a non-natural 20. Let's see what his stats are real quick here. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, so this is going to be, you've rolled a 20. He is going to respond. Like, the crowd, like, turns your attention to you. And he's not liking this. So he's going to roll an intimidation check to the crowd. He gets a +5 on intimidation. So, am I doing this right? It's R to roll, isn't it? R to roll. Pretty sure it's R. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's 20. Did I just do that? 13. Thanks. Sorry, Tice. It's late. You could go over 20. Tice is right. I did bad math. It's 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 22. 22. Yeah, it's my bad. It's 1 in the morning, and I only do this on Fridays, so I'm an idiot. Sorry. Yep, he's right, though. So it'd be a 22, but the 18 plus 5 will beat you. So the crowd... This is weird music for this. What do we got? Let's do... Yeah, here, this is good. This will be a good one. So the crowd turns its attention to you. They're like, holy crap! This is incredible. This dude, can't believe... You almost got for a moment. Yeah, exactly. Reckoning, the crowd goes silent. For a moment, you're like, ooh, everybody kind of gasped. Like, oh my god, he's actually doing it. And then Valrosh lets out this blood-curdling scream and snaps the lion's neck. And everyone just like, they roar like, oh my god, Valrosh, why? You're going to kill this guy. So one of the lions is dead. And there's 2 more lions. They're getting their danders up that this other lion's dead. And you're there smirking. The crowd is back on him. And what do you do? So let's see the charisma. The charisma. Charisma is a 15, so we get a +2 on that mod. There's the highest stat we die. He's a level 1, though. So. I wonder if there's a way I can share this character sheet. That anybody can view it. Can I share it, post it to Facebook? Oh no, that's this. Huh. Export sheet. Yeah, but he's trained in performance as well, Tice. So isn't there a +5 if you're trained? If not, I gave it to it because I wanted to, because I'm the dungeon master and I can do that. I know I'm blending rules and I haven't had a chance to really go over everything all the way. So... I'll have to look up training now. Use earth tremors. I like it, Yummy. Ooh, this is good, Reckoning. You bark in a playful tone from the other... Oh, playful tone from the other side of the arena. Is that supposed to scare me? Then use mockery. Ooh, I like that. Oh, you're like you're like changing the battle. Look over the enemy looking for weakness like that. Thunderclap to distract, absolutely. Who knows, Reckoning? You might be able to do anything. We'll see. So here we go. We got use earth tremors. You bark in a playful tone from the other side of the arena. Is that supposed to scare me? Then use mockery. Look over your enemy for weaknesses. Or use thunderclap to distract. Ooh. Oh, things are good. Oh, this is looking good. This is all great. These are all great ideas, though. Isn't it fun to think about all the different things you could do? And then that's what's neat. So if each of you guys was a character, we'd be able to do, like, more than one of these. So each of you would get to do exactly what you wanted to do, and then there'd be different things to happen. Is this your first game, Reckoning? I would never know. Oh, then I got proficiencies totally screwed up. It used to be a +5 in 4th edition, and now it's because you were trained in it, and they've got rid of that training, so it's just +2. Oh well. We could do this with different streamers that have different audiences. It would be crazy. I think it'd be neat. It's like reading a choose-your-own-adventure book, but we can't go back. And you make it up, too. Yeah, I like it. All right, you bark in a playful tone from the other side of the arena. Is that supposed to scare me? Then use mockery. All right. So, is that supposed to scare me? Let's do a charisma check on that. Basically, we're fighting. You're not fighting him anymore. You're fighting the crowd. Like, that's really where things are going right now, which is pretty cool. So let's see where that is. Okay. Let's do our... Ty says, my last character was a necro mage half-orc with strength as his main stat. DC is 12. You have to win over the crowd. Usually play drow. Yeah, drow, elf, fighter, thief. Drows are badass. Okay, so we are going to fight for the crowd. So let's see what happens. Uh-oh. A 3. I don't know if this, you gotta shake it up. Is that what you do? And then you roll it. 4. I don't feel like I'm doing this right. I don't roll right. Do you flick them? You got another 4. Throw it across the table. There, that's a better. We didn't see it. Here we go. We'll take these and move them. Roll it up and then flick it under the table. Oh, it just fell off. And it fell at a 20. All right. A 1! That's no! These dice suck. These dice straight up suck. Another 1? Oh my god. Is there a frickin' dice roller? There has to be a dice roller for frickin' Twitch. I know, that's basically what it is. Twitch dice roller. Twitch giveaways, looking for a dice roller, Twitch. You have to use Nightbot. Alright, next roll counts. Okay. This is the next roll. This is it. This is what happens for the crowd. And it's a 9. So 9 plus performance would be 4. Oh, it's going to be tricky. I can math this one. That's 13, right? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I got it. A few practice then for real. That's right, Phoenix. We're testing we're beta testing right now. We're beta testing. So 13, and then he's going to do his intimidation deal. So you got a 9 plus 4. He's got this plus 5. God damn it. 13. He got an 18. So the crowd is back on him. However, that's it. That's all there is. For the making him. Now you get to do your mockery, though. So first you bark in a playful tone from the other side of the room. Is that supposed to scare me? Yeah, he's pretty scary. And then use mockery. So now we'll use the mockery. Which, there's too many. Well, this is a super hard dude. Like, this guy's a level 5, you're a level 1. I mean, this guy's like red. Like, if you hovered your mouse over him, he would have like a red skull and crossbones on him, and it would be bad. All right, but maybe we're going to get crazy here. Hideous laughter. So first level, 1 action, 30 feet. We got everything we need. He's got a minute. A creature of your choice that you can see within range perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls into fit of laughter if this spell affects it. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone. Okay, so the wisdom, it's 12. This guy is a... Let's go back. So he has a +1. Yeah, he has no extra, so he just has a +1 to wisdom throws. So go at him, thunderclap for distraction and attack. So let's see if this works. He's got to get above a 12. So it's going to be this +1. And then let's see what happens. Oh my god. He's affected. He's affected. You mocked him. You got... Oh, wait. Was this mockery? Damn it. This wasn't the laughter spell. Do you want to use the laughter spell instead? Because I use hideous laughter instead of vicious mockery. Use the laughter. I screwed up. Otherwise, you unleash a string of insults laced with subtle enhancements at a creature you see within range. Laughter works. Because this will incapacitate him. And you know who's pissed off right next to him, right? So, this will do damage to him. 1d4 hit points. He's got... Oh my god. He has 112 hit points. He's a level 5. Yeah, this is bad. You guys have 11. You have 11 hit points. That's what a level 5 guy has. Oh, no. Well, we decided to go for the throat. Let the lions kill him. You can't spell slaughter without laughter. So, but he's affected. He's affected. Wisdom is his, like, low stat. Is his dump stat. Actually, int is his dump stat. So he gets hideous laughter for a minute. So creature of your choice that you see within range perceives everything is hilariously funny. So at first it starts off like an evil laugh. Like, so he's, and the crowd's like, yeah, but then it turns into like the Dr. Evil scene where they just keep, it's this. This is what happens.
Gentlemen, in exactly 5 days, we will be $100 billion richer.
He's just... And there's lions on either side of him. The crowd like started laughing with him, and he's still laughing. But he's still going. So he's still doing his thing. So he's laughing. The lions are like on him. And Phoenix says, what's our Thaco for this bloke? I'm going to tell you his armor class is 16. He's wearing studded leather armor, and he has a shield on his back that he'll have to do on there. So, all right, Reckoning says, eventually let's go of the dead. He does let go of the dead lion and falls on the floor laughing, and all the other scared lions that previously backed away are slowly prowling back to Vorush. That sounds about what's happening, Reckoning. That's exactly right. And the crowd's like, what is he doing? And so turns are in 6-second increments, or they were in 4th edition. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. So, you guys, but you know what? With everybody focused on this really abnormal behavior, you do see an opportunity to, like, holy shit, I could get out of here. So, something to think about. Something to think about there. As I get this music back to playing. All right. What do you do? So he's laughing on the floor. He's 6 seconds. You have another, like, 45 seconds. Give or take. You have 50 seconds. Wherever we go, the guards would stop us. You have to fight, says Reckoning. So, Reckoning, you think you have to fight. You might be able to. You could definitely look around. I mean, this is a big arena. You could see, again, it's been reconfigured to have all these additional, like, seats. And you came in from a different place that you hadn't been in before. That you don't know. There might be a way out. There might not. Fiendish says, perform for the crowd to win a thumbs up. I like that. Ooh, Tice has got a good one in here, too. Oh, man. Tice wants to bring this demon out of him. He's doubling down on this demon that he said. Then jump it while the lions are attacking. All right. So we've got perform for the crowd to win a thumbs up. See the demon. So you say, see, demon, we are better than him. We are young and we have more life to offer. Come join me, demon. Jump him while the lions are attacking. So those are the 3 things. There's rumors that he's getting a lot of his power. Like, maybe he shouldn't be so strong. Maybe he's got this demon kind of like bubbling around in there. Who knows? You're about to find out, though. Reckoning. Dario doesn't do demons, baby. We're attacking. Oh, man, we're 50-50 split right now. Fiendish says, I don't see a demon changing sides so quickly. Oh, there it is. Jump him while the lions are attacking. Okay. Well, with that, we're going to have advantage. Because it looks like we've got 56% of the vote. We're going to jump him while the lions are attacking. So this is going to be crazy. You have advantage. There's 2 lions. And we'll see what happens here. So you are still, like, far out from him. You basically get a running, like, start. The lions are starting to circle. The dude is still laughing hysterically on the ground. We're not even going to pay attention to, like, the concentration and everything like that. This spell, it's like a set it and forget it in my world. And so he's laughing. He's going to be laughing for another minute. But he's about to find something not funny. So we're about to find out. The lions are about to pounce on him. You're about to pounce on him. Everything's about to happen. So you're going to attack with advantage here, which means we roll 2 dice, and you're going to take the higher result. So it's going to be this plus whatever our hit is. So let's see. We got a 12 plus, which that's what we need. I'm thinking we need something big like that. So Dario's got... I should export this and post it to Google Drive. That's what I'm going to do for next time. Dario's attacking with the Warhammer. He's got a +4 to hit. So his AC is 16. So that's going to be a hit, I think, right? If it's the number, that's a hit. 16 is the number. Armor class 16. So that is a hit. If you get the AC, that's the... Is that a... They call it a... Isn't it a hit? You hit on an AC, right? Hit on AC. I know this. I know this. Yeah, that's what I... Thanks, Tice. Tice, MVP for the night. Tice, thinking creatively and helping me out with some of this rule stuff as I brush off the cobwebs. But hopefully we're having fun. So that's a hit, which means we're going to do damage. And I imagine Dario going in with both hands. So this is going to be that that extra hit. I think it's a D10. So that is, I mean, yeah, Warhammer is going to be a 1D10 plus 2. So here's our D10. 3, so 5 points of damage. And it's just like, crack like a golf club. Or just, I guess you're coming down on top of him. Where are you aiming when you hit this? When you hit him? So just 5 big Warhammer, double, like overhead. This dwarf flying through the air. These lions are about to make some attacks right in the chest. Yeah, overhead swing for sure, Yummy Ice Cream. Absolutely. And now the lions are going to do their attacks. Lion. There's seriously no monsters by the call of lions. It's crazy. There's the lion. So this is, they've got a +5 to hit. Oh my god, these lions. So the first one misses because it's 10 versus 16 AC. But that one natural 20. Okay. So the one lion pounces and misses, but this other one, like, it's like, oh, you want to go for the throat, eh? Like you broke my mate's neck or whatever. And this one basically gets on his neck and is about to do some crazy ass double damage here. So it's going to be max damage, which is 1d8 plus 3. So that is 11 plus what this is going to be. So 11 plus 7, 18? 18. It doesn't Fiendish. Fiendish says, do body location add to damage? Like chest is double damage and head is triple unless a helmet is worn, and then it's double damage. Not that I'm aware of, but for the narrative and for your imagery, there's no set rule that I'm aware of. I'd have to defer to Tish. Yeah. Or Tice, rather. Sorry, Tice. I should have gone to bed about an hour ago. But I think it's cool to envision it, and then I work that stuff in. Like, if you kept hitting that dude in the same spot every single time, like, he's going to get, like, you crack a rib or something's going to happen. So, but here, he took 5 damage from you, and then the lion hit him for another, like, 20. Let's just say 20. 20 for 20. Let's take a look at that damage. So, if he's got... 87 hit points left. And I'm doing a little behind the scenes. You probably wouldn't... I wouldn't tell you the AC usually, and I wouldn't tell you how many hit points he has, but this is beta, so... So he's laughing, but this is going to knock him out of his... it's not funny anymore. This stuff that's not funny. So he's going to try to save out of this laughter. And so he's got to get a 12. Oh, but he doesn't do it because he's got his +1. So he's going to laugh one more time as you get one more attack on him. So you guys have another. He's incapacitated. The crowd's like, holy crap! This lion, what's happening? Like he was totes wrecking these lions. But now, whoa! So the crowd's like kind of going pandemonium. The orcs are like, oh, if he dies, I could be the next war chief. You can see a couple guys with your passive perception. There's a couple other orcs that might actually like jump in and like take advantage of this situation. Oh, that's right, Ticey Wood. So that's one fail, and then there's another fail because that'd be 11. So those were the 2 times he took damage, and then his turn. Oh, no. You know what? That's fine. He's gonna take another pass. Banquet meals, you totally could. So what do you do now? And Banquet, I'm thinking you say convince the other orcs to join in. Yeah, this is the war chief that you've called out, and he's like, whoops, maybe I'd bit off a little more than I could chew with 3 lions and then this dwarf dude who's been kind of like an up-and-comer in the gladiator scene. So I've got convince other... So what do? I've got convince other orcs to join in. You're right there. You just smashed them in the chest. The lions are focused on our war chief here. Val Roche. And again, it's like an amber sky, like constantly twilight. There's like a volcano in the distance that's billowing black smoke. I mean, it's just this orc paradise. Fiendish says, you can convince others to join in or take all the glory of defeating him and earn a reputation. That's absolutely right. Banquet Meal says he killed a lion like it was nothing. Might as well hit him while he's down, says Yummy Ice Cream. Hit him while he's down. It's all really good problem solving. Belittle him and break his spirit so that he is weak, says Tice. Oh, and then mockery this time. All right. So what do? Convince the other orcs to join in, hit him while he's down, belittle him and break his spirit so that he is weak, or hit him with a vicious mockery. So, Yummy Ice Cream, you guys would tell me, like, what is it that you'd want to say? If you wanted to, like, get the orcs to join in, like, how would you do it? So, you tell me you want to convince the other orcs to join in, and then we'd figure out, okay, what does that mean? Yeah, persuasion would be one thing, but if you told me, like, if you were able to creatively think of, like, you think of the situation, you think of yourself in this gladiator ring, and you see these orcs and this war chief and what you kind of know about tribes and orcs. You could roll like a history check to help you like remember a battle from back when, and then recall that to like remember the Battle of Bloodspire Pass. Things like that. But it's just about being creative and how you go about it. Because I think the thing you guys are figuring out is this dude's got a lot of hit points. You're not just going to keep bashing him down. Like, Dungeons & Dragons isn't always about just kill everything. Because that's what a computer can do, right? A computer can just take hit points and, like, subtract them. But what a computer can't do is, like, I want to talk to this NPC over here, and turns out that this NPC is, like, somebody's aunt that raised this child, and that's what D&D lets you do, that you get to explore all the space that you normally wouldn't be able to explore. But who knows? Fiendish is D&D. During combat, you're going to break into a speech? You could very well. It looks like, though, that's what's going to happen. Convince the other orcs to join in. All right, so how are we going to do that? Let's talk about what that means. How are we going to convince the orcs? Oh, I love it. So one thing you want to think about here is like all of these orcs, they want to be the next war chief. That's one thing, like this lust for power. Ooh, Reckoning. That's a good one. He can't even control his emotions because he's sitting there laughing. That's like a really good way to like exploit weakness. Those are really good. But the weakness, yeah. Cool. So, he is not a real war chief. He uses his power. Oh, so I guess our guy is a dwarf. He's not a real war chief. He uses powers not of his own. He's a weak orc with no place in this place. Or, aye, ye orcs! You see this? He's no longer invincible. Follow thee in battle and take down the champion. Or, is this the man you orcs bowed to? He cannot even control his emotions. Join now and end Velrosh and take the orc lands for yourselves. Oh no. Okay, here we go. So, could be 3. Oh, any more of them? Get in my belly. I think Optimus puts us over the edge here for 60%. There it is. Is this the man you orcs bow to? He can't even control his emotions, which is awesome because he's sitting there laughing and he's getting like lions on top of him. So this is really going to resonate with the orcs. So join now and end Valrush and take the orc lands for yourselves. So you guys realize that the orc lands and dwarves and the rest of the slaves and stuff don't really belong in this. So you're really taking a crapshoot of what's going to happen here. So let's see what happens with the dice. Yeah, let's do advantage. Dice for sure. All right. So this is going to be a persuasion, which we have a +4 on. So this +4. So advantage +4. So the higher number is 9. +4 is 13. Which means we're going to roll a 1d4. Oh, ho, ho, ho! Hobo crit! So what had happened was, depending on what you got here, would be how many orcs would like rise up out of the stands and jump into the arena. And you could have gotten a D4, a D6, a D8, a D10, or a D12, or even a D20. But like a 13 is kind of like nothing super special in this instance for how tough this is. But you guys actually got the best possible outcome with the worst possible dice. So you got 4 more orcs that are like jumping the fence. One of them is just like streaking. Like he's like at a soccer field. He's like, ah! He's just kind of caught up in the emotion. So 4 orcs have joined the fight, one of which is streaking. Like it's a soccer game. So that happened. Now what do you do? He's a troll. This is what it is. It's 3 orcs and 1 troll. That's amazing. Reckoning. Oh my god, I love it. He's a troll. And that's Dranglehorde, the troll. Dranglehorde the man. Is the streaking troll. All right, so you've got 3 orcs that are coming your way, and you can tell they're bad. Like, they also, like, they are capitalizing on the situation, but they're using you as a tool. They're not, like, appreciative of you. They're like, thanks for being so low level that this dude thought he was going to crush you, and now I can come in and, like, usurp you. But you can tell with your natural or perceptive or your passive insight that these guys do not wish you well. So there's still the one mountain, or the one lion that missed before. There's one lion still kind of like on top of the dude, on the war chief, on Valrosh. And there's 3 more orcs coming this way. And then there's Dranglehorn, this troll that's just like, who's just streaking around. What do you do? You get a sense, by the way, that these three orcs would probably be able to, like, finish this dude off. Oh, that's right. So Phoenix is right. The 3 orcs are potential enemy in this situation. That's absolutely correct. Reckoning says, we play the bagpipes for inspiration while they all kill Valrosh. That's amazing. Oh my god, Reckoning. I would do that as an auto success. If you guys do with everything that we did tonight, like, because the bagpipes thing and how it all came together, that's an auto success. Optimus, you haven't really looked around yet. I can describe the scene though. You guys are in this like arena. It's a gladiator ring, and it normally has like 2 or 3 rounds of seating. This time though, because you're battling the war chief, they've kind of like glued on other like cobbled on structures that not very well, but there's a lot more seating. And you were also brought to a different side that you normally fight on, like the slave side, but they brought you coming in from another direction. So you knew on the slave side there was definitely no way out, but on where you were at, it was kind of foreign to you. Yummy ice cream, you do have the bagpipe. You do have the bagpipe with you. You have all your gear that is given to you. They strip it from you when you leave, but then, like, when you go to do your gladiator crap, because you're in with these slaves, they give you everything. Yeah, and Reckoning, you're right. We just want out. We don't even like this place. This is not a dwarf homeworld, but at the same time, if you position yourself right, if you beat the war chief, you would, by tribal law and everything, become the leader of this orcish horde. Banquet Meal's asking, so are we settling to defeat him, or have we decided we want to be the champion? That's a good question. And again, it's like this rocky, craggly, like soot and ash. It's dry. It's not very fun here. And it's dark, but it's like this amber red. Everything just like glistens. It's almost as if everything was covered in blood, but it's not. But it's just a weird trick of the light. Banquet Meal saying, why not go for it all? Taking it all for our own. Becoming the war chief. Reckoning's right, because then we'll have to deal with the other orcs once they get done with Valrosh. You know, though, that those guys are not level 5 dudes. Like, they're weaker than the war chief, but because there's 4 of them now where he's at. Yeah, Fiendish, exactly. It's like basalt and obsidian. That's everywhere around you. That's exactly right. Like these spires, and there's spikes, and everything just feels sharp. Like I'm going to cut myself on everything I look at. All right, we got some good options here. So the poll is started. Yeah, it's a little like the Nether of Minecraft-ish, but not so spongy, brainy. What Netherrack? Yeah, it's not like Netherrack, but it's got that feeling though. The feeling of when you go in the Nether and it's that otherworldly feeling. It's like that. So we say, we play the bagpipe for inspiration while they all kill Valrouche, and they'll get advantage on all 3 attacks, and that's going to be an auto success. You won't even have to roll. We'll just roll those attacks for those orcs. We could go for it all, taking it all for our own, become the war chief, or saddle up, charge with the hammer again, and hammer over the head, ready for another hit. So I guess 2 and 3 are very similar. But all right, we got 45% of the vote in. Any other? Oh, whoa, we're 50-50. Oh, we need a tiebreaker. But I don't know if there's anybody else here to break a tie. Oh, man. Oh, there it is. Crying Wolf 91. Pushing it over the edge. Where's the vice president? Mr. President, thank you for your vote, Crying Wolf 91. Here we go. Saddle up, charge in with the Warhammer again. Hammer overhead. Ready for another hit. Making that happen. So we're going to get our Warhammer ready. And, oh man, this is going to be crazy. So, where are we? Here's our character sheet. Warhammer has got a +4 to hit. Ooh, can we thunderclap for a distraction? Let's see. Thunderclap. Thunderclap. Oh, we got Thunder Wave. Wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube. Ooh. This could be awesome. So, do you guys want a Thunder Wave? So, he is distracted, but Fiendish brings up a good point because Thunder Wave will get everybody. It'll get all 3 orcs. It'll get the War Chief, and it'll get the 2 lions. Because it's a 15-foot. But Constitution saving throw, orcs have really high Constitution. So they might not get it before you were affecting their will. Yeah, laughter is definitely wearing off. So there were 3, JJ, and then 1 got his neck snapped. All right, so Reckoning wants to see how the hit lands first. All right, here we go. Yep, there's 2 lions, 4 orc. So it's 2 lions, 1 war chief, 3 orcs, and 1 troll. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Here we go. Here's the hit. I love it. Charging with your hammer over the head, using your brute strength to slam the hammer on the ground. Ooh, releasing the powerful Thunderwave. 2 for 1. I'll allow it. Banquet Meals, it's happening. Just because you wrote it out like that. That's happening. Oh, but a 6. That's a 10 to hit. So that's going to miss the Gladiator for the hit, but then ban the Troll with the ban hammer. Oh my god, JJ, I love it. So the initial hit doesn't happen, but the Thunder Wave is now going to blast off from there. So it like doesn't hit the War Chief, but it like hits the ground by him, and he's gonna fight the thunder. Fight the thunder. Too many windows open. All right, so it's going to be a con save, a con 12. which he gets a +6 to con saves. So, yeah, he gets that, no problem. So the War Chief's fine. And then the Lions are going to need it. The Lions don't get, they get a +1. And we have to do a 12. Lion 1 makes it. Lion 2 makes it. Oh my god. This thunder. Nobody's getting it. And then the orcs are going to be at con +2. Oh, the orc 1 makes it. Orc 2 makes it. Oh, okay. Orc 3 does not make it. He is a critical failure. And so what's going to happen there? Let's see what happens with the troll first. He's streaking. He's running around. He might not be within range, but we'll find out. So he runs. So the orc, like, gets. Let's see what happens here. On a failed save, the creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage. So these guys all take 2d8 thunder damage, and they take half that damage. So we'll get. Oops, that's the wrong one. So 2d8. Oh man, so we got a 9 out of here. So what's that? 4 points of damage. 4. All right, so it's gonna be 9 points. So one orc gets blasted 10 feet away, and he's knocked into the troll. So orc and the troll, 5 points of damage. And everybody else gets 5 points of damage. So the 2 orcs are at 5, then our big guy's at 5. So -5. So he's at 82 hit points. And now the other orcs have you as a threat. They're like, oh, crap. And that's where we're at now. So let's see what's even or odd is if they're going to attack. So we're going to roll this. Yeah, we'll see. So there is 2 orcs that are, 2 orcs that are going to roll even or odd. So even, they're going to attack the War Chief. Odd, they're going to attack us. Even, odd. All right, so 1 attack the War Chief and 1 will attack us. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay. We got a +5 to hit. +5 to hit on us. 14. Oh, man. And we have, what's our freaking AC? RC's 13. That's so bad. Okay, so we're going to get some damage here. It is... Oh no. 1d6 +3. So 7 points of damage. This is our first hit though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 4 hit points left. This is not good. But they're also going to make an attack on the War Chief. So +5 to hit. Oh yeah, they hit him real good. So 1d6 +3. So 5. 5 more on him. 77 is where we're at. Nobody better breathe on us. That's fact. All right, so then the two lions they need to make their attacks, and they're attacking the war chief. You can run home to mommy, for sure. So the lion's making their attack. It's a +5 to hit. So that's going to be a miss. Second lion. A critical miss. Oh, no. The other lion runs away. So now one lion's like, it's the one that keeps missing. Like, there's like the critical success lion that's like, I pin you down, motherfucker. And then the other guy is like, I'm leaving. And the other lion runs into one of the cages. And you notice, though, that the lion goes into a different cage that may lead, so it goes out a different one that you came in. So you didn't come in through that one, or the lion's leaving. The lion is leaving. Yes, yes. It's a French lion. Exactly. But it also must mean that the lion knows about a way out. So you now know that the lion went a certain way. Okay, I think that's everybody. Your turn. All right, so what do you do? So the war chief is getting ganged up on by one lion leaves. He's like, wow, I'm out. And then one lion just keeps on attacking but is missing. One orc is beating on him. One orc is on you. And then there's one orc that is basically tussled up with a troll right now. All right, we got run. Run is an option. Run. Heal wounds. Slam Warhammer handle into the ground. Oh, that's Banquet. That's a good one. If you run, then you earn the rep of being a coward. That's true. Say good kitty over and over. That would be animal handling. Who knows? You might be able to supercharge an animal attack. All right, Fiendish, you got anything? He's got a good point. If you run, then you earn the rep being a coward. I didn't know if you had anything that you wanted to get in there. All right, otherwise, here's the poll. Gamble it all. Stand and die. Slam Warhammer into the ground, casting heal wounds. These 3 area of effect healing wounds. No, it'll just be yourself. Reckoning. All right. I think we got a pretty clear winner here. Only 33% of the vote in. But that's pretty good. All right. So we will close that up. That means we're going to do a spell of Cure Wounds. Regain 1d8 plus 2 hit points. So a creature you touch, which is ourself. You touch ourself. 1d8 plus 2. So 2 plus 2 is 4. There we go. That's fun. Wonderful. That's just our luck, isn't it? I don't like this dice roller. Oh, wait. This is another person. There we go. 4 hit points touching yourself. All right. So we did an action here. So we healed ourselves. You fall and touch the lion. And then do you guys want to move away? Do you want to do a move? Because you'd normally be able to do a move in an action. 8 is better than 4, Banquet. This is true. So the question is, where do you want to move? You can either stay where you are, or you can move somewhere else. Banquet, I'm just making this up right now. Yeah, kind of just off the top of my head. But there's like rules that have to abide by it. So like we're constructing this world where we got these orc blood pits. So what's happening right now is you just healed yourself. There's an orc attacking you. There's an orc attacking the war chief. There's a lion attacking the war chief. A lion just ran off. And there's a troll and another orc that are about to kind of get into a tussle because the one orc fell into the troll. The streaking troll. Reckoning's right. Let's take a step back now that the laughter spell is worn off. He's really dangerous. So take a step back. So, here's a move options here for you. Pokebox, good to see you. How you doing? Attack War Chief and bring your attacker into the fray. I like it. Oh, Yummy Ice Cream wants to... Oh, there we go. That's smart. So Fiendish is like... Bring it, let's dance. Let's bring everybody into a real close scenario. Oh, Pokey, you feel better. You drink some water. Get that going on here. Let me do one more here. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Banquet, good question. What spells do we have? We have... Oh, that's the background. Here we go. We have... Prestidigitation. Cure Wounds has been used. Cast spell. And then we also used Thunderwave. So, oh, and we also used Hideous Laughter. We cast one more spell that we should have, but that's okay. You can use Prestidigitation, or you can use Vicious Mockery. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those things. We're just testing it out tonight. So Prestidigitation is a minor illusion spell. Or it lets you, like, do very little things. Like, imagine you can do sparks, instantaneous harmless sensory effects, such as a shower of sparks, a puff of wind, faint musical notes, an odd odor. But it'd be for, like, one person. Like, the whole crowd, it wouldn't really do too much. You can make a color, a small mark, or a symbol appear on an object for a surface for 1 hour. You create non-magical trinket or illusionary image that fits in your hand. It lasts until your next turn. Vicious Mockery, though, is like an attack you could do. Unleash a string of insults laden with subtle enhancements at a creature you can see within range. If the target can hear you, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage and add disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn. Those are the 2 cantrips we got. It is their turn now, so something to think about here. So we're going to step back. Oh, no. We're going to do some other stuff. We're going to... Could be attack the war chief. All right. It is. We do step back. So we're going to attack the war chief first. The one orc's going to attack the war chief. And that could be a good hit. It's +5. Yeah, +5 to hit. So that does hit. And it's going to be 1d6 +3. So -6, 71 hit points. The lion's going to make an attack. Oh, it's going to miss. All right, then this orc is coming for you guys. Oh, man, it's a hit. This isn't good. 1d6 +3. 3 + 3 is 6. Oh, God, no. What does that mean? Thank God you healed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 hit points left. Should have brought him into the fight. Fiendish, I'm not going to say you're wrong. That would have been a good idea. And then that should be... Oh, so now the chief is starting to get up. He's going to attack the lion. And he's out for blood. So he... Oh, man. He's using his spear. +7 to hit. 2d6 +4. So 5, so that's 9 on the lion. Okay. Lion could probably take like 2 more of those, and then it'll be dead. All right, banquet meals. You're saying, could we risk it while we hit us? We did a sleight of hand, hoping for a healing potion. Yes. Yeah. Oh, you're right, banquet meals. You're right. You guys step back, which means actually rewind and play 5 minutes. He wouldn't have attacked you because as you step back, you would have no longer been a threat. Sorry, it gets late. Rewind. So it's rewind. You step back. He was like, he kind of gives you like a, one for flinching. You know, like he kind of like, But Fiendish is right. His goal is exactly to defeat the Overlord. So as you step back, he kind of like gives you one of those like, yeah, you watch yourself. And then he turns to do an attack on his boss. Oh no, but a 1. So he turns and like gets a freaking, he won. Oh my God. So he's so concerned about you that when he turns, he like, the spear that was used to attack the lion is still up, and he like throws him. He like turns into the spear, and he like what? It's like, oh man, I just impaled myself. So yeah, we're back up to 8 hit points, and he just got an attack basically for a 1, the war chief gets a free attack on him with his spear. So this is a plus 11, which hits. Oh, sorry, no, it's a plus 7, which still hits. And then it's going to be 2d6 plus 4. So 9 plus 4 is 13. Yeah, Clumsy throws himself straight into the spear. That's exact. But he was so like badass to you. He's like, yeah, you watch yourself. And then he turns around. He's like, blah, and you've done that before. It's like you clip your knee. He did that. And then I'm gonna ask you guys. Is the orc dead? Yes or no? So this is the one that was like coming to you. You know, like the one that you had attacked you previously. He turned around. So the math doesn't dictate that he's dead, but this is a DM thing that it's 2 in the morning. Oh God. So he's dead on the spear. I think we killed him by committee. I don't want him to be dead, but he's probably dead. Walk over to the orc and search the orc for anything useful. All right. So what do you do? There, the troll and the orc have, so that streaking troll and the orc that fell into him, those two are like fighting, and they're off on the other side of the arena. There's a whole separate sub-crowd that's like cheering for them, and you can see like wolf teeth are being exchanged, and there's bets going on with that crap. And then the lion and the war chief and the orc are still up. So there's still one lion, the war chief, and the orc. All right, so I've got, what do we do? Chuckle while stepping towards the spear, quickly searching for anything that might be of use. And Fiendish, you're right. This is going better than you thought, huh? Fiendish says attack the head honcho. All right, anything else? All right, looks good. So you chuckle while stepping towards the spear, quickly searching for anything that might be of use, or you attack the head honcho. Reckoning says cast Prestidigitation, sparks in Valrosh's eyes to distract him. So I'm going to need like a timer. There must be a delay too. So I'm going to need a timer for like, type everything you want to do now. And that stays open for a little bit. And then the vote. So each like thing is like a turn timer. All right, I'll have to figure that out too. Reckoning, yeah, if he attacks you, you can like put sparks in his eyes. And he'll attack with disadvantage. And I'm kind of like going all loosey-goosey with the rules. All right, so we're going to say, stepping towards the spear, quickly searching for anything that might be of use. All right, let's roll to see what we can find. Ooh, a 17. You're gonna find a dagger that looks like a talon, but it's in a sheath, like a leather sheath. So it looks like this dagger, but it's like real curved. It's real curved. Or I'm sorry, you know what? It's not curved. It's the, what do they call it? It's a blade. It's a serrated blade, like a. Yeah, that works. Serrated blade. So you there's a dagger with and you can see that this sheath that it's in is got like a stain or something on it. You'd have to examine it to see exactly what it is, but it's like leather, but it's as if the leather had been, I don't know if it's stained or if it's got some sort of, it's got something on it that's like soaked through. That's what you find. Banquet meals, dual-wield daggers, cast prestidigitation sparks into Valsh's eyes, charge him as he steps up and jump off a dead lion's body onto Valor's back, slicing his head off. Reckoning is very intuitive. He's got the dagger. You didn't see any healing tonics, but there's a dagger that you recognize as poison. So it's a poison dagger. Give us some potions. There's no potions. It's the dude was out there to kill a man. So he didn't have potions. He had something that will, like, kill him. No, Banquet Meals is doing the big business here. So Banquet Meals, you've got a big thing here. So what do? So that's one thing. Banquet Meals, how much is this game? Dungeons and Dragons? We're playing it right now. You're playing it right now. There we go, Fiendish. Attack head honcho with poison dagger. I like it. Oh, Reckoning. Shit. Let me change that. Let me make that. Wonder if I can add another. Yeah, I gotta add that one. Nope, 1 second. 1 second. It's broke. It's broken. Pick up dagger and try to get lost in the scuffle. That's cool. All right, I think these are them. Let's see if this works. Oh. All right, what do? Attack the head honcho with the poison dagger, pick up the dagger and try to get lost in the scuffle, or use the poison dagger and hit Velrosh with it. And I think there's the somersault one too in there. Banquet Meals, we gotta get that one in there. Let's say that if we go with one of the dual wield daggers one, is gonna be part of the attack. So if you choose attack, we'll do a secondary thing as dual wield daggers. But running is turning into the thing to do, apparently. Oh, 50-50. Oh man, I don't know how we're gonna do this. We're stuck. 50-50. Vote. One is attack, one is run away. I don't know what we're gonna do. We might have to roll for it. All right, even or odd. Here we go. Odd. Attack the head honcho with the poison dagger. Otherwise, if anyone's going to vote, vote now. Otherwise, I got to lock in my one vote. Boom. Attack head honcho with the poison dagger. Do you know what this means, ladies and gentlemen? If you win this, you will be the leader of this orc army. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Here we go. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not the roll. I hate this. You just roll it. See, if I roll, it. So does the roll happen up here? Oh, this is weird. This is dumb. This is dumb weird. This is dumb. See, you just like you set it down. That's not like rolling. Rolling is like this, but it rolls off the table. Yeah, you gotta roll it. See, that's crap, man. Because that wouldn't do anything. We just keep rolling. Rolls when you toss it. But it rolls like a 3D. It's not how real dice work. Maybe, let me see if I get different dice. Is there other dice? Components? Dice? Plastic dice? D20? Four. These dice suck. These dice suck too. 1? 7? Freaking screw this. Oh my god. This is bad. Oh, there's me. I don't know what I think I just broke the game. I don't know. There we go. It's Valrosh 1. There's a way you can you change. Oh, you can't change the color. Nice. There, that's the right number. 19. That's all we needed. That's it. 19. Oh, see? What the crap is that? Can you change the physics? How do you do that? Physics, scale, flip, rotate. Rotation value? Wait, what's rotation? Oh, you can change the... Oh, you can change what it is. So I just tap it. Under tint. Oh, physics. Use gravity, mass, angular drag. The mass is 2.5. Angular drags apply. The crap, man. This is dumb. Static friction. Bounciness. 0.2. We need a... There. There's something. Give me some more bounce. There's 10. It just, like, drops. Frickin' 0.5. We're leaving this into the hands. There, that's how a dice rolls. Oh, is that a 20? I think that is a 20. Save and exit. Ooh-wee. Let's go, we won. All right, here we go. This is the real one. Is everybody ready? This is the real deal. 19! Oh, yeah. Where's the music for this? Because things are happening here. Oh my goodness. So you would, all right. So you attacked the head honcho with the poison dagger with a 19. Time goes in slow motion. The crowd cheering at this streaking troll and this orc. But then everybody turns their attention to the dwarf, Dario Whistlebottom. After 19 rolls, we got a 19. This is true. The blade punctures into the war chief's neck. And these black tendrils pop out of the wound and, like, go up this dude's face and go into his mouth and go up his nose and into his eyes and into his ears, which are on the top of his head because he's an orc, and they just start to, like, crawl all over his body. And he starts to, like, shrivel up. And the whole crowd is stunned and they look at you like, this guy? What? What? And then there's one man that walks from behind, from where you entered into the arena. And it's the blacksmith barkeep Sven. And you can see all of the slaves and stuff are behind him with the weapons that you were going to go get before. And now you have a choice to make. Are you going to be the leader of this clan? Or are you going to help these resistance guys get out of here? And that's where we're going to pick it up next time, ladies and gentlemen, on Twitch Plays Dungeons & Dragons. My name's Johnny Omaha. Thanks, you've been a great audience. Are you not entertained? I love it. Guys, this is great. Yummy Ice Cream 42, banquet meals. Fiendish. That was fun. That was fun. We played Dungeons and Dragons. Thanks. It was a little rough around the edges. Sorry about that. It was kind of cool. We created a character and we went to a couple different places and it's neat. So yeah. Cool, guys. That was fun. This was fun, says Fiendish. Reckoning, you are a natural. Banquet meals, how do you set this up? So it's a thing called Poll. I just found it today. And I was like, crap, you could totally do this. Yeah, it's called Poll My Pay. Poll My Pay. And this is the website. And you can do like any polls you want. So there's this. So that's that. You can make your poll, so if you're streaming, you can poll things, and it's pretty neat. But I like the Theater of the Mind stuff. I watch some of these other... it's harder to keep track of, though. But I watch some of these other D&D streams where you see, like, the map and the webcams and stuff, and I think that all gets in the way of, like, I envision this really cool, like, orc city and just this sprawling orc and this black clouds, and, like, a map doesn't capture all that stuff. So, I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool. So maybe we'll see. I think there's more stuff we could do, but yeah, Reckoning for sure. This would be great. Yeah, I gotta go to bed too. It's 2:30. Oh my god. Well, this is fun. Thanks for being here, guys. Have a great night. Yeah, Phoenix, so I have here, let me show you. So this is the site. And then this was all my... So I kept this stuff where I take notes. It's just Notepad. Because I have to submit everything like this, and then I gotta put a bracket so it's like choice, and then choice. And then I gotta copy it and then paste it into here. This is really cool. So, like, what do you do? So what do? You type in the options there, hit enter. It'll automatically do them, and you click start poll. And then the poll comes up, and you can change the different look. So, like, darkest dungeon, dark theme, Counter-Strike global offensive. It's really neat. Path of Exile. Star Citizen. Binding of Isaac. So there's a bunch of different cool... That's kind of cool. Spikes. I don't know if it's that big, though. I would make it a little bigger so it would take up a lot of the screen. Which I could do that with my own CSS template, so... I gotta find how to do that. It's pretty cool. So that's what I'll do. I'll learn how to do that. Oh yeah, Yummy Ice Cream is free. I bought this stuff, so the cool thing is if we actually do a campaign, I can share. I bought the 3 books. There's more. I'd like to get the whole thing, but it's $270 for everything right now. But it's called dndbeyond.com, and it's free. There is, like, I bought the, so this is the Legendary Bundle for $220. I bought the Dungeon Master's Guide, the Monster Manual, and the Player's Handbook. But there's free stuff that you can do. So you can make a character. You just don't get all, like, the options that we had here. But a lot of the cool stuff, they do a really good job. A lot of the cool stuff's in... these are all the different adventures that they do. But the adventures are really complicated. Like, I just like simple... You're in a city and you got to do this thing, and then you find out the different factions and you build up on it. But the names are so hard, and I just don't get them. But Adventure Sword Coast Adventurers Guide is really good, and Volo's Guide to Monsters is really good. Yeah, Fiendish for sure. So to play it, so Banquet Dungeons and Dragons, it doesn't cost anything to play. This was just Tabletop Simulator. All you need is a dice, or you can get it on your phone or whatever. And you just need somebody to be the dungeon master that either writes down or thinks of a solution or, like, what you guys are doing. I really like doing improv stuff, though, like, because whatever you want is what I want you to... Instead of me telling my story, I don't... There's a big debate on what makes a good dungeon master, but I like whatever you're having fun with. So if you're like, the troll, I really want to do something with that troll... I'll go follow that. The character spreadsheet. Yeah, that's right here in my characters. So you just go here, and then... I don't know what any of these guys are. I must have been screwing around with this. There's my dwarf fighter. But here's Dario, Whistlebottom. Level 1 dwarf bard. But then you just click view. So you create a character. You can have, like, for the free one... I think you can have 6 characters. Oh, so there's a base rule set that's free. I don't know what it's like. The SDK is what it is. Like, it's basically an SDK. I don't know how to tell what's free or not. Let me see. So we create a character. You go standard, and then yeah, whatever. Next. Choose a race. Next, and then you have to do basic rules. So I have the player's handbook. So like I can't. So this is the Elemental Evil Player's Companion. I don't have any of these. Oh, but apparently I can select them. Okay. So there's a thing that's free, or it's in something else, or I don't know how that's even in there. There's just different, let me see here. Oh, I can't, like, undo. Huh. It's not good. So after you select one, you're kind of stuck with it. That's funny. So, let me see here. The difference is just options. So let me see. There's what's in basic rules. So there's Aasimar, Dragonborn, Dwarf, Gnome, Tiefling. But if I open up Player's Handbook, I get a Dark Elf, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so the Drow's in the Player's Handbook. And then I think there's a couple more Halflings. Stout Halfling. So you get a ton, right? Look at how many you get for free, the basic rules. So you get a bunch. And then you don't get all the spells and the items and stuff. Like, yeah, that's how you play Yummy Ice Cream. You can't, I mean, you can, yeah, you can't really play Dungeons & Dragons by yourself. You always have somebody that's the dungeon master that basically runs the monsters and helps guide the story. And then, really, they're like the computer. So, what the difference is with Dungeons & Dragons and a video game, in Skyrim, there's something like way off in the distance that you've always wanted to go to, but the world is ended there. They didn't code it in. But in Dungeons & Dragons, you can go there. Like, if you're like, I see a tower, 3 light years away. If you were like, I gotta figure out how to live 3 light years and then I can go to that tower. That could happen. Like, you could do anything. You can do anything you're creative for. So instead of like, this glass, I can't open this door. Like, you would say, the door is stuck. What do you want to do? Oh, I smash it in. Cool, you roll for it. Oh, you rolled a 19. You smash down the door, and inside is a treasure trove. Like, so it's that kind of stuff. But yeah, you'd play with other people, usually around a table, and otherwise you do it online. And there's, like, virtual tabletop that does it. Otherwise, there's, like, Roll20. Fiendish, cool. Well, I'd like it to be. I actually prefer Dungeons & Dragons, and I would love to have other people, too. But there's something that was just nice. I would like it to be a little more automated. There's something nice about having to control, because some people can get a little crazy. Like, sex always comes up in Dungeons & Dragons, and it's weird stuff. Anyone who's new to Dungeons & Dragons, I want to go make out with the barmaid. And then it's like, and then I want to do this, this, and this. And I'm like, whoa, okay. I guess we're doing that now. So it's nice to, like, have a little more control over the content, because otherwise it just goes to places. But yeah. But there's room for all that stuff. That's right, violence. That's right. Well, good. I would love to do more of this, so we'll see how it goes. And I'd love to polish it up, too. I would be way down to, like, get this so there's none of this is cluttered, and maybe a better dice roller, because this one sucks. Oh, now you're going to roll some nope. Yeah, this is a crappy dice roller. The thing that's nice is just visually, looks visually nice. But I don't think it actually, it just doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right at all. I might just actually get dice and roll. I don't know. So, well, thanks for being here, guys. Now it's officially 2:30 in the morning. I gotta take my kids to school tomorrow. So, and it's Thursday tomorrow. Okay, it's gonna be good. All right, have a great night, everybody. Maybe I'd love to do this again tomorrow. So, I know I like this guy, Fiendish, but the one thing about Dungeons and Dragons is careful, because I loved the game way more when I realized that it's okay if my guy dies, because I can just make a new guy. I was so like, oh, I don't want anything bad to happen to him, and then I learned that having something bad happen to him was like cool for the story, and then I was okay with it. So, which you already know. You've done this for a while. But yeah, this guy, I'm liking this dude. He's like in this orc slave thing, and yeah, there's some really neat stuff. Bagpipes. I love the bagpipes deal. So that'll be cool. It'll be cool. All right. Oh, there we go. Internet's telling me to shut up because I'm dropping frames now. 238 to be precise. All right, have a great night, guys. D&D tomorrow. May all your rolls be 20s. Peace.